Hello, Weekly Piano here. I was just practicing this technique for comping that McCoy Tyner used a lot, and I wanted to show it to you. So it's for comping in a modal tune in a minor scale. So you'll be using the C minor scale to start out. Well, actually no, C Dorian. That's the C Dorian scale, and it sounds like this in the end. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and then I'll show you a little bit more with it. So you start out with a C. You're going to use both hands for this comping. So the first chord is C, F, B flat, E flat, and G. So get that chord under your fingers. I'm going to use, I have a Boss metronome here. I'm going to use it just giving me triplets, very slow, or not triplets, but a swing very slowly. So that's the second of the triplets that you hear. And so that's going to be your first chord. That's going to be your second chord. So you just take that first chord and you move it up, every finger up in a whole step. So then the second chord is this D, G, C, F, and A. Till you have it down. It's just a fifth in the bass. Focus very specifically on getting the timing perfectly with the swing feel, and then so there's another chord that you're going to add on after that. Then now, mind you, this is all in C Dorian, so any note that you hit should be part of this C Dorian scale. So then the next chord up, you have that first chord, second chord, and the third chord is this. So again, that's all C Dorian. It's just E flat, A, D, G, and C. So then you can use these three chords now. Okay, got that? You might want to pause the video and get that down. And we're going to add another chord onto it. Now it goes after that. So you have this. So you have this, this, this. That's 1, 2, and 3. Now 4 is this next chord, which is all fourths, starting on G. So G, C, F, B flat, and E flat. For those of you who know about McCoy Tyner, he used a lot of fourths in his playing. That was kind of his token. So that's the next chord. So you have this, 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 and then the very last one that you need is just this chord, a whole step up. So it's again fourths, just starting on A. So your whole chord sequence is. Okay, so then you can improvise, well, you can comp with that. And then just move it up a half step. So what I just did there is the next thing that you want to do. So after you have this down, which then you can bring it up the next octave, and it can go all the way up and down the whole keyboard. The next thing you want to do after you have that down is do that in every key. So now get it a half step up. So if this is the first one in C Dorian, you want to start in D flat Dorian. That's the scale. And so that's the first chord, second chord, third chord, fourth chord, So get this in, be able to do that in every key, and you know, B, you want to do it also. And so then when you do it, now when you have it in all the keys, you can do what's called planing, which is something that McCoy did a lot, which is when you take one of the chords, say just the first one, and you move it up, say a half step, and then a whole step, and then maybe down right below the first chord you played, and then back to the first chord. So it creates like a little sequence, a little harmonic sequence within the modal framework. So if I was improvising with that context, I'd be going like this. I'm improvising a little bit within that framework also. So, and then when you get faster, you can start really kind of doing cool things with it. So after you get that down, speed it up a little bit. I'm messing around now, but and that's some other stuff that I'll show you in another video. But if I were to just use the comping that I was showing you earlier in a faster context, it sounds cool. It's really energetic. If you're playing, especially with a tenor, tenors are going to catch on to that. If you're comping behind a tenor and it's a fast swing with a modal feel, pull that out and they'll latch right onto it. They'll start. It's called planing. It's called chromatic planing, and they'll start doing it right along with you. So when you go up to C sharp, for example, during a solo that's in C, he'll hear that and he'll go out too, and you can start weaving around. It's a really cool technique to use, and yeah. So just wanted to show that to you. I hope you enjoy, and I'll do my best to make more videos in the future. I know I haven't been making quite as many as I had promised, but stay tuned for more. Thanks.